What's up? It's me, Alicia. So, there's a new patch today, Balance Update April 3rd. How awesome is that? It's like, I'm gonna give you guys my 2 cents about this patch, you know? Because my 2 cents are quite valuable. They're probably worth closer to 3 cents, to be honest with you. So, I'm going to go into some of the changes here and let you know what I think about them. So the first change, GDI drones, make some stronger against infantry. That's kind of neat. I think what they're doing with this change is to make the helipad opener for GDI more viable. It's like, you could open up with the drone swarm, and the drone swarm would like counter the barracks or hand of not opener. Because look at how OP drones are going to be. That's a huge buff to their damage. An extra freaking squad member. Division increased to 3, so it's pretty much a scouting unit for the helipad. That's OP. That's super duper OP. Drones are going to be one of the worst units in the game to one of the most OP units in the game. Just watch. They might even beat missile troops 1v1. I have no idea. We'll have to see. Disruptors will allow the disruptor to deal with infantry of all strengths. So I believe this change is to address the fact that Disruptor does not take out the flame troops or shockwave troops in one volley. But, you know, who cares? Nobody uses shocks or flames anymore. Disruptor is a gimmicky unit, and yeah, that's cool. Jackson was a bit too strong compared to others, so we'll bring him more in line. Buff duration decreased to 8. You know, that's racist. Why'd they do that? That's racist AF. I don't have anything to say about that. Freaking can't believe it. MG squad lowering the suppressive fire the MG squads were applying. To be honest, that needed to happen. MG squads are freaking annoying as hell. Because, you know, somebody who sucks at micro can just rush MG squads, put them on a platform in the middle, and then just turtle it out for the whole game. That's super fun to watch, ain't it? I'm having so much fun attacking that defensive formation of machine guns. Cool. It's super awesome. Kappa. Glad that happened. I mean, I'm still complaining about that. 26 damage? How about 5? That'd be better. Just returning some of his lost power? I disagree with that. Cost decreased to 70 from 80. It should be like 800. That unit is very annoying. It's the same with machine guns. I don't like units that are really good at defending a spot where it's just anti-gameplay units. Units that just frustrate your opponent. I call them anti-fun units. Units that you could just put down and then they defend so well that if you have a deck with no counters, then you just lose. I hate units like that, you know? See, Mohawk, increasing the health and reducing harvester damage. Mohawk's gonna be quite OP. OPAF. OPAF. That's a lot of health. 150. But it did do too much damage to harvesters, to be honest, because people were people were using the gunship to rush me, and it would work half the time. Like, dang. Pitbull. What are you nerfing Pitbull for? Why are you nerfing Pitbull? Pitbull didn't do nothing. Pitbull is innocent, you know? Dog hater. Health reduced at 95. That's a sizable nerf. And Predator tank. Damage increased. Infantry. Leave my vehicles alone. Man. Pretty soon, I bet you in like 3 months, there's going to be like 3 more waves of nerfs to my vehicles. And Alicia's not even going to be able to use vehicles anymore. See, giving the Rhino a bit of love is to eliminate its adversaries a bit quicker. So it has a faster attack speed. That's about like, what, 13% attack speed increase? Because that's like 0.10 faster. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I'm pretty damn good at math, you know. I graduated from school. You know, I'm smart and stuff. Anyways, I don't really care that much about that buff. I mean, it's kind of neat. I'd rather have Rhino have a vision of 3. You know, it's really stupid when you have to put Rhino and War Dogs in the same deck. Because, you know, they perform the exact same role. They're both anti-infantry vehicle units. I don't want to put them both in my deck. So that's kind of silly. I guess Rhino is going to be stronger against everything now, but I want my 3 sight radius back. But that's fine. It's a start. Snipers to fix the training issue. I don't have anything to say about that. That's pretty infinitesimal. Who cares? Not artillery. See, I don't like changes like these. I don't like changes to units that are just primarily defensive like that. So it sets up faster and it's harder to get rid of. Artillery is going to be OP. Just you watch. Artillery is going to be easier to play. You know, artillery is not even expensive. It's 90 cost for the Temple of Nod. People are going to be abusing that left and right. Like level 13 artillery. Have it set up and you just lose the game if you have no air units. That's cool, you know. Fun and interactive gameplay. I love it. Avatar is too easy to kill while contesting the middle platform against ground units. Oh my gosh. Why do people complain that a unit that costs 230 Tiberium is OP? Because, you know, I see that a lot on Discord, I see a lot on Reddit. And sometimes in my Twitch comments, Avatar is too OP. Guys, it costs 230. You know how unusable Mammotheg and Avatar are just based on their cost alone? But it's whatever. Damage to infantry reduced. I disagree with that. Damage to harvesters reduced. Okay, I agree with that. Damage to structures reduced. Okay, I agree with that part too. Because, you know, it did kind of do way too much damage to the base. Because when you rush someone's base with a mammoth tank, it doesn't really do that much. But Avatar can burn it down pretty fast. I agree with the bottom 3 changes for the Avatar, but not the top one. Damage to infantry reduced. Nah, it needs to be good against everything on the ground. It costs 230. Like, come on. Yep, Buggy, giving the Buggy a bit of love, so it's able to eliminate everything. Cool. The Buggy still sucks. That chain's not going to do anything to Buggy. Buggy's still going to be one of the worst units in the game. I like Rhino a bit more, because Rhino is somewhat tanky to where you could send it into Scarabs, and if you have a high level Rhino, it'll survive the Scarabs. And Rhino duels with the jump jet troops really, really well. But the Buggy just gets wrecked by everything, because the Buggy is so squishy, it's fragile, and it's probably a bunch of other words I can probably think of that are just synonyms for freaking frail, empty, you know, fragile. See, Cyber Wheels, they're a bit too strong, you think? I think they should have been buffed, you know? Attack speed decreased to 1.5. How about increase to like 0? That'd be cool. This change should have them down while keeping them viable. You know, if you had 2 wheels parked on a platform, 2 wheels parked side by side, and then somebody sends missile troops, the wheels kill them so fast. They just burn them down. And then you send a second pair of missile troops, and they also die. So wheels on a defense can deal with 2 missile troops. And that's not OP at all. That's completely balanced. They should have changed it. I mean, yeah. But what I have a question to ask is, why did it take them this long to address how OP cyber wheels were? Nobody said that they were okay or balanced. But whatever. Giga cannon. Oh, yay! Yay, more buffs to anti-fun units. Because, you know, that's just fun, I guess. Health decreased to 1455. I'm pretty sure that doesn't make a difference at all. Stage 1 damage increased to vehicles to 45 from 40. Stage 2 is 90 from 80. So that's kind of like, that should be noticeable. Oksana's a bit too strong compared to us. Will bring her more in line. Well, to be honest, that nerf is kind of sexist, you know? I don't like that. How can you... why would you nerf Oksana? She's a babe. Mean. Scorpion tank. I'm going to say the same thing I said about the Predator tank. So, if you guys remember what I said about the Predator tank, rewind the video and watch like 2 more ads that I'll probably place in the video because I'm greedy and lame. So, okay, stealth tank. This is to fix some training issues. Vehicles increase the damage by 10 from 500, and cool. a huge shout out to community and all the players. Your feedback and input helps us keep this game going strong. Okay, here's my feedback. He who smelts it, doubts it. There we go. That's some pretty good feedback. What do you guys think? See, special mentions go to Striker, VX, Silver Cruz, all these random people for providing key feedback to our players. Okay, so you're willing to listen to them, but you're not listening to me. I see how it is. I see how it is. How about since you guys don't like listening to me, I want to give you guys some advice to not follow. Okay? So nerf everything in the War Factory. Nerf everything. I think wheels also need nerfs, and you know, we should buff everything that isn't a War Factory unit, and we should buff Avatar, you know? Why the hell not? And also, we should buff MLRS and Giga Cannon. We should buff every unit that has more than one range, so they one-shot everything, so the game is less fun to play. Also, 2v2 does not need to be put into the game. I mean, who wants 2v2 anyway? Fuck that shit. A 3v3 mode, that'd be cool too, but you know, don't do that. Do not listen to anything Alicia says. Just do the exact opposite, because she is full of it, you know? So let's see what everybody else says about this. Remember, good changes, except maybe the stealth tank. That thing was already pretty dangerous. Not sure it needed a buff. I mean, that's not really a buff. Plus 10 damage on the missiles, it's kind of neat and all, but I don't think that's going to make any difference at all. Much needed Avatar nerf. Good job, yeah. Super good job. Speaking as a drone user myself, I'm happy about it. That's kind of cool. I do want to see more variety in the opening of the game. I really do. See, this guy seems good apart from the buffing the stealth tank. Why are people even mentioning that? That's a 10 damage increase, 500 to 510. Who's gonna notice that? Why is that even worth mentioning? It's like me mentioning the Predator tank nerf, which shouldn't have happened, and the Pitbull nerf, which also shouldn't have happened. There's nothing wrong with that. Pitbull and Predator tank were perfectly balanced. They may even need a buff. Oh no, they need a nerf. Devs, I didn't say anything. My lips are sealed. There's been an error disrupted. Damage be created more than double. My level 12 disruptor is around 3,400 DPS. Whoa! Cool. I'm just gonna ignore everything Battaglia says because he's a scummy MG spammer. Anybody who uses MGs deserve their comment just completely disregarded because their opinions don't matter. Some of these changes not has been put blah blah blah. So they put blah 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 blah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you like it, please subscribe to my YouTube and follow my Twitter. I'm gonna links in the description below. And I hope I was entertaining. I hope I didn't waste you guys' time. And have a good one. Bye bye. Shit, how do I stop the recording? Cool.